whole internet turned off, so I had to restart the thingy. But yeah, we're back. Oh yeah, that's true. One person did come to the dining hall
Why
while we were
didn't you
there.
say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Oh, Junko or Sayaka? Pretty sure it's Junko. Someone who's not here. What are they talking? What are you
Sayaka.
talking about?
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Wait, so she got the knife? It
I
was
got
Sayaka.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When
What?
she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
She killed herself or something?
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have
What?
taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
Oh my gosh, this nigga, bro.
See? He
Don't
did
make me
do
get
it
on you,
after all.
Booyaka. No,
No,
I didn't,
you're
bro.
wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Nigga, shut up, Hafumi.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's
Hold
gonna
on.
die.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Thank
Bewildering.
you, Kyoko.
What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know
The
what
hair.
I'm talking about,
Hair and-
don't you?
Mm-hmm. Your first Hangman Gambit. Would you like to hear more? Yes, please. As things advance further in the class trial, Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in the question. You'll have to decide the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim, then press the Y button to shoot the letters desired. The desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that must have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be a crucial point. Just figure out what that something is. Let's go, Makoto. Come on. Can't fold. Hair. Cause it's hair. Oh, we gotta start from right there. Hair. There we go.
Now I understand. That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Ha ha ha! Yes, very true, very true.
This nigga don't even know what he's talking
then
about.
why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait. Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
Thank you, Kyoko.
I would like to hear
Oh, gosh,
these
I like
reasons.
Kyoko.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah. Then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly
had
certain that
to
the killer had
twist-
some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yes, I do, Kyoko. Killer struggling to get in the bathroom. The event that proves this is Makoto's dying message. Bathroom doorknob.
I
It's a
got
key
it!
item.
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how
Yep.
the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh, yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see?
What?
Okay then. Let's take
This
another
nigga-
look
yeah,
at
see,
how the
Leon is
incident
fucking
unfolded.
he's
Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost I almost didn't notice it at first. But is that the key point? There's a bit more about the non-stop debates. Would you like to? Oh, okay. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. No matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they say, but you'll also lower your trust, and everyone in your influence gauge will take damage. Now, this is important because if your influence gauge you fail, you'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which ones are lies and contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright, bet. So not everyone... Okay, bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Oh, wait, no. I'm slow.
Shoot!
Yeah, my fault, Makoto. My fault, Makoto.
The incident took place in Makoto's
I apologize. That was
room.
my fault.
Sayaka
my
was
fault.
first attacked in the main room.
Yep,
She
yeah,
then
yeah.
fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Boom. There you go. No, she didn't
wrong.
lock it. There you go.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes. Yes. Now that you mention it, that is true.
What's he say twice?
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Yeah, you confused because you had to break down the door.
My
You didn't know
bathroom
that.
door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But
Thank you, Monokuma.
You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
Shut up, Monokuma.
That's not lucky at all.
So
Shut
the
up,
reason
Bum.
the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because they didn't. Because
Everyone
name-
should have known you
the
can't
nameplate
lock
was
any of
switched.
the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
the nameplates. One important detail, something the killer didn't know. For some reason, they were convinced the door was locked, which means the important detail is crime took place in my room. Crime took place in. It took place.
I got it!
Crime took place in my room. I'm slow.
The killer
My
must
fault.
not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Thank you.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since it wasn't open, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the
No,
killer
my
would have
gosh,
to be
man.
someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Exactly, bum. That's what I've been trying to tell
Then
you.
who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Oh my fucking gosh.
But-
Fucking loser.
What happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you.
Oh my
You
fucking
don't
god.
gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
True.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Ms. Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Shut the fuck up, you fat rotund fucking Rolo looking bitch. My fault. The reason, fuck, the way Sayaka could have, oh my gosh, bro. The reason there's no way Sayaka could have invited the killer into my room. I already have the answer. Not message. Door frame. Dorm nameplates. Do I say that now? Do I just use that? Replica sword events of a struggle. Oh, switching rooms.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh?
True.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I always wanted to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Sayaka. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong
I found
room,
a
okay?
notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't.
No.
But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Okay. Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
Who got a note?
You got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation. What young man could resist?
Of course,
Nigga,
I'm
shut the
only
fuck
into
up.
2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly,
True.
even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Maybe.
What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Non-stop debate time. Make your argument. Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. In other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Fuck. Sayaka's. What did no said? It must be because.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But
Yes.
in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
Shit, but I don't know. Oh shit, my fucking. Hold on.
Sayaka
Let
and
me get my head in
Makoto
the game.
switched rooms, correct? But in the note,
Yes.
the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
My room. Yep.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto...
No, that's wrong.
Boom. Because they switched nameplates. There you go.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay,
Right.
then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates.
I got it!
Sayaka.
Me and Sayaka
She
were
switched
the
them.
only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was...
You can also infer as much
It's
from
my
her
fault.
note.
There's something I want to talk about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room.
She
Okay?
specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She had a knife. Probably to
She wanted
try to get
someone
somebody
to
on
come
me,
to the
try to
room
get
she
me to
was in,
kill.
and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Exactly.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds
Yes, ma'am.
me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah.
For sure, for
What's
sure.
the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you
'Cause
possibly... That's
dull.
what broke her wrist.
Because she had the coding. The reason I know Sayaka's with me because of her wrist. She
I
had
got it! All you have to do is
thingy.
take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
Chihiro.
It
Yes,
sure
it
is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely
Yes,
have
sir.
to touch
Touch it,
that
comes
stuff,
out.
and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got
You
hit
got hit
with
with
the
it.
sword! Right there on her wrist!
Yes, sir. Thank you, Kyoko.
See.
Alright,
And so
Kyo.
the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. Oh my gosh, there's more to learn? You're getting used to these non-stop debates. Are you getting used to this? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to come up with the wrong combination. You'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press left bumper to rotate the cylinders and choose which bullet to fire. Press and hold the left bumper and release the left bumper to cycle through the bullets. You can hold down the left bumper, then use the left stick to pick a specific bullet. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purpose this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, have good luck and have fun. Keep on telling me the same thing, dog, but yeah, I'm having fun. Yeah. Replica sword.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No.
That's what broke Miss Maizono's
No!
wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
No.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
She tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
No!
And that's exactly what happened.
No! Let me talk, nigga!
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt.
It wasn't a sneak attack.
Sneak attack!
Boom!
No, that's wrong.
That is wrong.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched.
Scratched, yep.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which
Trying to block
means
it.
whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
And she didn't have no gold on her hand at first. She had it on her wrist. She was trying to kill somebody.
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
No.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Her hands.
I
Or
got
palms, technically. Yes.
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Cause Asahina, the gold would have went on her palms.
Before,
Cause she
the
touched
gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry,
no,
but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Nigga, what?
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Saya could wash the gold coating off her hand because the water was off.
According to
It
the
turns off
Monokuma
at nighttime.
file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Ew.
Oh my.
Oh, of course.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
Damn.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
So anyway,
Exactly,
if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Yes.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The sheath with kitchen knife was... Who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife had to be Sayaka.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in.
So she was trying
And
to
if it's
catch a
true
body.
that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation.
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility.
No, I never liked her anyways. Oh my gosh.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Yes. Makoto, get in your brain. She didn't like you, dog. I knew it was too much.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky?
Oh my fucking gosh. Fucking dirty shit.
For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
No one didn't believe me. Y'all didn't believe me just now.
I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
She played you. She played you, Makoto. She played you.
Plus, she
That's
was
what you
the
get.
ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
Shoot, that's
But in
crazy.
the end,
That's
her
crazy,
plan
bro.
backfired.
I'm never trusting nobody
she launched
again.
her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
And that's what she
must
get.
be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on.
That's crazy.
That can't be true.
It's true, Makoto. Chill out. She tried to play
Because.
That's.
Because.
Yeah.
Hey,
She loved me.
you guys have totally
La, la.
derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Are you joking? We have a
Oh,
time on here.
yeah.
Time
We
limit?
gotta decide who we think did it.
Hero, you're fucking. I love you though. You slow, but I love you.
Makoto, right now
Tee
you
up,
just need to
Makoto.
concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery.
Exactly. Tee up, Makoto.
If we
Come
can't
on
uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
now. Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her. But what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. We gotta have something, dog. Trash Duty IO's account dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Dying
No,
message.
it's wrong.
Yes, sir.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining. Wait, what
That
did you
spells
say?
your name, Leon. It spells your
The dying
name.
message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really
so
be
ask?
sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yes, she had blood on her left
I got
index
it.
finger.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see.
Which was on
She
her
broke
left
her
side.
right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do
Well,
those
you know.
numbers mean?
Look at it.
11037?
Look upside down.
Hey,
Leon.
Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
She only know about
No,
ones and
that's
zeros.
Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Thank you, Kyoko. What are they?
It looks like.
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just. Look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't
They're
these
letters.
first two, 1 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right.
An
The
N.
connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa.
Oh,
I finally
really?
just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
Are you talking about?
But even if
Never
that
mind, you're
really is
weird.
an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Oh my gosh. Damn it! It's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Thank you. Or look upside down in simplest terms. Rotated, yes. I think maybe I
Oh my
see something.
God. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right on to who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Killer's name is You, my boy!
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
It's you, my boy!
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Get him out
A
of
bunch
here!
of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
I don't think anybody write Leon like that, nigga.
No,
It's
not
you,
Leon at
dog.
all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result,
Good upside down.
when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
Bro, I'm sorry.
If
It's
you're
you,
not
my
the
boy.
killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know
Shut
what
up,
I'm
shut up.
talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
I'm pretty sure you're talking about the fabric.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to
Exactly.
dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Ooh, it just sound like Playboy Cardi, nigga. Shut up.
One scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
It is.
Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
Look at your shirt,
You're
nigga.
right.
It's okay.
That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, sir. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. How it was disposed of.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
Yeah, nigga. No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves I don't know what you're talking about, nigga. Okay. Oh, wait. Wait, huh? Okay, hold on.
The key to the
let me
trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
Nigga, what?
Shoot!
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
The key to the trash room Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only
No.
one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
Oh man.
Which means the only possible suspect is
Oh,
whoever
fuck.
had the
Let me just not
trash room
shoot.
key.
Okay,
Let me just
so
not shoot.
the person who would have had the trash room key was... Huh? Me? No!
I'm not sure there's another way.
The
Yeah,
key
me
to the
neither,
trash
Makoto.
Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
What the fuck, bro? I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. Fuck.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to...
There we go. I had to try it on everything. I was really lost on that one. My fault.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball. But,
Oh, he threw it and it hit the button.
How would you use it?
They
I
threw
got
it.
The
And it
killer
hit the
simply
button.
took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Yeah, so cool.
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on!
So I didn't go in
What the hell
fully.
is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of the fire. The killer had been on cleaning duty. The evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint
Yes.
accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far.
He's the
and hit
ultimate
something else.
baseball
Come
star.
on. Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It would have been so much of a challenge for the killer because
I
he's
got
the
it!
ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you
Exactly,
have any
get on
idea
him.
how stupid?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer.
Yes, you
These
are.
goddamn
Leon.
shipper brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that,
Yep,
we
I
can
got you.
end this.
Listen to me. What the hell do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Yes, sir. Closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. Your case has one last element to bring the case trial to an end. This is a closing argument. In this case, you'll get a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in form of a comic book. However, you will notice in the comic there are numbers of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided true panels. Also, if you take aim at missing section and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright, so... Oh, this is tight. Let's start from the beginning. Oh, wait. This is... It's like a manga. Hold on. Okay, so I do start from right to left. It's weird. Act 1. Boom. Dude walks in. She's waiting. She fiended. She tries to kill. Boom. Misses. They notice something. First, when Sayaka attacked the killer with the knife, they noticed something in my room. Oh, I have more. Is there one more where they pick it up? Hold on, let me check this now. They pick up that. They block it. She tries to hit him with it. They block it. Boom. Smack. Is there one where her wrist breaks? Nope. Oh, it literally happens right here. Then they unsheath it. Start walking up to her. Boom, she runs in. She hides. She's scared. He tries to open the door. He finds out, okay, I can't come in. No. Oh, hold on. Wait, okay, hold on. This is... They forced themselves into the bathroom door open. Yep. Use the last... Okay. I thought that already happened. Oh, he literally... Okay, my fault. Dude, she wrote down... Because look, it's right there. He gets the lint roller. Starts rolling it up. He hits the green button.
Here's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I think I got this right.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes,
then
sir.
something happened that she wasn't prepared for. A fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
Oh shit, I think
Finding
I messed
herself
up.
cornered, Sayaka panicked
maybe
and ran
I was
into the
right.
bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. Didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka.
Mm-hmm.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood.
Mm-hmm.
Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch.
Man, this shit cool.
For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Baseball star.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Yeah, Leon.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
We ain't gonna do nothing,
All of this
nigga.
is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
We showed you the evidence, nigga. You just
Not
want
evidence,
to.
it's all bullshit!
This nigga's
It's
stupid.
bullshit
This
and I
nigga's
refuse to
retarded,
acknowledge
bro.
it!
Well then,
You
I
fucking
guess
slow
this
ass.
is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto.
Exactly, nigga.
I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence. Force Truth Bullet battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more about it? Yes. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you're saying, what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer this as a bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. What? Match your button press with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Okay, so like, okay, I get it. Press the A button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you locked on with the Y button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively, you start a combo. Keep this going, you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for each button hit. So watch out for that. I'm good at these. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. Press Y to shoot it down with the true bullet like any other statement. Refute the statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. Just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 and you run out of time, you will fail. Well then, good luck and have fun.
When the killer broke the bathroom doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. So what did the killer use?
What did the killer use to take apart the
I refuse to
doorknob?
acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
You been snorting that crack. I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. So A, Y, A, Y, A, Y. A to lock on Y. Okay.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Man!
Not a chance.
These
It wasn't me.
controls.
Stupid.
I refuse to give up yet.
When the killer broke the... So what?
Okay, so that's like, these controls are really weird. So you go, don't, boom, Y for when you wanna. Okay, I get it.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Shut up. You kidding me? Not a chance. You lied.
Oh my gosh.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie.
There we go.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Ah, right there, nigga.
screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
Only boys got the
I wonder
toolkit.
what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, stupid, stupid,
Facts.
stupid, stupid!
Leon,
Look at him.
would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Leon. Oh, it's crazy, man. I mean, I kind of feel bad,
So,
though, because
you have no
he
rebuttal?
killed her because she was trying to kill him. But he could have just ran
Then
back
it
to
would
his room, to
seem
be honest.
we are finished here.
Damn. Fuck, I got it. Oh, I thought I got a C rank. I got an A rank. Let's go. Huh? Wait. How many did I earn? 77.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Yes,
You
sir.
all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh,
All right.
just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Oh, so you're punished for not voting?
Okay, then let's get excited! Who
Okay.
will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right
you know that.
choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be?
Maybe obviously
What's
right.
it gonna be?
It's Leon. No Kennedy. Bum. I don't like you, Leon. I gotta do the voices now. Uh-oh. Looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawata. I don't know how to say his last name. Gay ass nigga.
Huh?
What?
Hey, hold on.
Hold up. Wait, hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't
You
believe
son
it.
of a bitch!
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill to
So
be killed.
That's why.
I killed
None
him
of you
first.
are any different!
One wrong step, and you be the one standing here. It was a complete chance that I wound
I
up
was
like
just
this.
unlucky. That's all.
That's all. Oh, damn.
Hey, come on!
You expect me just to accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But what I think about, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with this is really the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her in that video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. No, we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why? Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important there than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have something like that happen to them and Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do but ask her. Ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's...
Boy, howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try to kill someone you just became because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but on the inside, she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
I understand you. I understand. Really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love, the stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it is... everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma.
That's enough.
But as angry as I was, Kyoko lashed onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like a lion. Nigga, what? Her grip was like iron, strong enough. I was sure it would leave a bruise. If you really want to make sure the enemy pays for what they've done, you need to let go of it for now.
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you're so magnificently revealed their identity to the class style, the bloody man Kawada received punishment.
Punishment?
Yes,
You
nigga.
mean execution? Wait a second!
Too late. I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
That's it?
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. It's not because you had an unclouded intent to commit
So
murder.
that's why.
No, that's not. Stop it. I've had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? We're closer to her. You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
Say what?
If it weren't for you, this would have never happened to Sayaka or Leon. Shouldn't be fighting each other. Should be fighting against the one that put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, did you awaken your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that nothing more than unethical and doesn't. After all, it's people with all sorts of mentality that preparation of war and all over the world. In that case of justice, that just like it's to sting you.
Just shut up.
Okay, well anyway, more importantly,
Chills!
let's hurry up and
Minekuma.
been waiting here for the punishment.
I'm begging you, please don't do this.
Hey, come on
No
now.
more begging, no more excuses. You just pay the penalty of breaking the rules society demands it.
Stop, please.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kodawada, the baseball ultimate star base.
No.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Punishment time.
No.
Yikers. What the fuck? What's happening? We just watching it too? What the fuck? The fuck is happening? Oh, that nigga's he's just about to get shot. At least it's an easy. Oh, he about to get shot with baseballs. Ain't no fucking way. The low, wait, what blow? Don't hit him in his nuts though. Oh damn, he already dead. Yep, headshots. I seen those headshots. Damn. That nigga was dead after the second ball. Do we see his body? Oh, we can just walk in there and see it? Oh, fuck. R.I.P. Leon. Alright, guys. Well, this episode has been really eventful, so I'm just gonna conclude it here. It's been a lot, so I'm probably gonna make this part 5, to be honest. But you guys want to see more Danganronpa or something? Because I'm probably gonna play Minecraft in the near future. And I'll see y'all on the next part. Rompa.